Hello AFM drivers, this is a tutorial to show you how to book a vehicle in Outlook. You need to open up your desktop Outlook app and go to your calendar, and you'll see all of your wonderful appointments here, and that's great. And what you need to do is be able to look at the vehicle calendars so that you know whether or not that vehicle that you want to book is available. So what you need to do is you need to go up here to calendar groups and create new calendar group, and you can name that whatever you want, vehicles, and it's going to bring up our address book here. And what you want to do is hit this little drop down menu and actually select all equipment. Our vehicles are allocated as equipment, and you can book them out through that little drop down menu. So here's our drop down. It lists all 30 of our vehicles. You may be wondering which vehicles you should select. Now I have a document that will be posted outside of Transportation Office and available to you via email if you send me a request. And it looks like this, and it's going to show you which departments have access to which vehicles, and that's going to inform you based on which department you're from, which vehicles you can use, and if it's after hours, which general pool vehicles you can actually use. So based on the document, you can select which vehicles that you want to put into your calendar so that you can know which ones you are actually allowed to drive. So let's just say, for instance, that AFM 417, AFM 436, AFM 446, and 479 are all the vehicles that are allocated for my department. I'm going to put those in there. And then maybe there's several other vehicles that are in the general pool booking that I can also use. So I'm going to fill up those and hit OK, and that's going to populate the vehicles over here on this left side. If you want to uncheck those calendars for your regular calendar use, you can do that. You can check them to see when they are available. Your calendar will show up here at the top, and the vehicle calendars are below this, and you can see because we have no vehicle bookings right now, they're all fully wide open to book. Now, in order to book a vehicle, you have to select your time period in your own calendar, go up here to new appointment, and then you can put your title, which should be your first and last name, period, which location you're going to, period, and which department you are using it for. If you are not using it for departmental use, but it's personal use, you instead of your department, you would put personal, period. This allows us to allocate any funds for mileage to the different departments or personal use based on what your use has been. So you put that in there. Now you've put your location there. Okay. And we're going to go back here and go to all equipment. And we had looked up vehicle, I think 417 was open. So that's the one we're going to select here. We're going to hit the rooms button, just like booking a room on the AFM, and we're going to hit OK. That's going to populate that with which vehicle you're using. This is your time slot, your date, and you can optionally invite any other riders who are coming along with you. Once you hit the send button, that is going to put an appointment into your book, and then you need to go back to, oh, look there, it accepted it and put it into the actual vehicle as well. Now you need to go back to your email and just double check that you got a confirmation email, and I did right there. Your request was accepted. So we're going to go back to our calendar here, and I'm going to book a vehicle right here. And what I'm trying to do is to show you what happens if there's a conflict. So we're going to go to vehicle 064 in the all equipment drop down menu, into the room section, hit OK, populates this. This is my time. We're going to hit send, and that's going to put an appointment into my calendar here. And it's trying to send a message to vehicle 064 that it wants this time slot, but 064 is going to send an email back saying declined. So you can see it in your calendar, and just because it's in your calendar doesn't mean that it's booked it in the vehicle calendar. So I can go to my email, and it tells me that that time span has actually been declined. So I'm going to need to go back here and go to my appointment, and I either need to delete this appointment so I don't get confused that I have a vehicle booked, or I can simply just go to the location. I can delete vehicle 064, go to the drop down menu and get all equipment, and I can select vehicle 446. Let's say it's the one right next to it. Rooms, it's available, so I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to send that update, and it's hopefully going to book vehicle 446 for this time period instead. Now, you'll still have to go back over to your email and double check that that was accepted, and it was. So we can make sure we go back to our calendar. You can see the time space is blocked off during your appointment, and that means you have the vehicle booked. So you're welcome to go and pick those keys up during that time period and do what you need to do.